All right. Hello. Hello. Bulls Heat coming at us live here in 30 minutes. Hey, I'm Chris from the Whittler Sports. If you see me looking left, I have the Bulls game on right here to my left, but this could be a fun one overall. We got a close spread game. I saw all day the spread has just been hanging around. People have been hammering the Bulls. I know because I follow John Ewing on Twitter. He kind of been posting out the plays. Like 72% of the money is currently on Bulls money line. No, 72% of the bets is currently on Bulls money line. However, only 67% of the money is on it. So that kind of makes me worried where all the professional gamblers have been waiting all day for the casual bettors just to hammer the Bulls because they're like, hey, Jimmy Butler's not playing. Heat are hurt. They're just all taking the Bulls. And as a fan, it's a little dangerous coming in this matchup. But hey, hope you're having a wonderful Friday. Hey, it's a good day overall. I know I say hey a lot like that, but first time doing something like this, doing a little live stream. Hopefully, continue to do this if the Bulls make it far. Jimmy or Himmy, you know it's Himmy Butler, Bulls player forever. But hey, he's currently on the Heat hurt, so he's enemy right now. But yeah, I'm nervous. This game, the spread looked like I'm checking FanDuel. The spread has looked like it's moved all the way to Bulls 2.5, 2+2 points right now, and the Heat are moving down. So it looks like late money coming in on the Bulls on this matchup, and not the Bulls on the Heat overall. If you watched my video today, we did have 3 plays for this game. All gonna relook at these right now before tip off, seeing if the lines have changed. Like the first bet of the day was DeMar DeRozan over assists. Love that one. Last time they played in Miami, played this play-in game last year in Miami. He had 9 assists, and last 2 games he had a lot of potential assists in the matchup. So he had like 17 and 19 in them. So gotta feel really good. I feel really good about the DeMar DeRozan assist. It's currently at 5.5 at -112. I took it at -130 earlier today, and it looks like it's crept a little down, but it is a very popular play today because everyone knows the Heat make you play with one arm behind your back during the whole time. We went then. The second play was Bam Adebayo points assist. That was another one really liked. And then naturally that became a very popular play because everyone realized Bam has absolutely destroyed the Bulls during this year. I think according to John Ewing, Bam assists and Bam points is like the top 2 of the 5 top plays in this game overall. So that's not scary at all that everyone's on the same play. But that's currently at plus 100, 25.5. It's at 26.5. So we currently have some nice value on that overall. Got to love that. Then we did the little same game parlay. It's risk free on FanDuel. No, risk free on DraftKings. So if you have FanDuel and you did the play, there was only the 30% profit boost today. But I like to do the risk free ones, at least get the money back if it doesn't play. But we had Tyler Hero over 3s, Kobe White over 2.5, and Ayo Dosunmu over 1.5. And that line we had plus 330. And that line's kind of stayed the whole time during the day. So got to love that overall. But hey, we're here to talk Bulls Heat. Like the Bulls players are all healthy coming in this matchup. Alex Caruso, full go. Ayo Dosunmu, full go. And Andre Drummond, full go. I not think Andre Drummond's more of 100%. Caruso, he's a Wolverine for the Bulls team so far. So I'm not that worried about Caruso in this matchup. Or Ayo, he played a ton of minutes the other night and he was healthy. But Caruso, he wanted to go back out there. Who wears 13? Who's going to wear 13 for the Bears? Yeah, we all know who's going to wear 13 for the Bears. It's Caleb Williams. He's Bear for life. He's going to win like how many Super Bowls? 6, 7. He's going to beat Tom Brady in Super Bowls overall. But sticking with the Bulls Heat game here, going to be a fun one. Eric Spoelstra is the ultimate edge in this matchup. Billy Donovan, he's a good coach, but Eric Spoelstra is an even better coach, and that's probably why everyone's taking the Heat late here overall. I'm interested to see as this line goes towards tip-off if it's going to just continue to go back to what the spread was of 3.5. DeMar DeRozan is wearing some very nice shoes overall today, so you got to when he's rocking the Kobe ones that are the camo style, it's going to be a dangerous night for the other team. So maybe DeMar comes in with a little late game magic for us in this game. Not scared at all. Last year's game, I think I was a little more nervous with it all. I thought the Bulls were really going to win it last year with Zach. This year, he's just a no one for the Bulls. This year, there's no expectations. I know I could be a delusional Bulls fan overall and just be like, hey, they're winning this game. But I have no hope at all in this game. If we win, I'm more happy for the younger players on this Bulls team. More happy for Kobe White, who just had 42 points. He is a monster he's a lightning rod for this Bulls team. More happy for Io DeSumo, happy for Kobe White and Jamar, but could care less for Vooch and all of them. A lot of these guys I would love gone on this team after this game, but if we did play the Celtics, I'd be happy overall. But I think the Heat, I think the Celtics don't want to play the Heat. They'd rather play Chicago in the 1-8 seed overall, but it's probably going to be the Heat. Like I said, Eric Spoelstra is the edge in me in this matchup. He is way better. I do see that the DraftKings has a promo boost right now on Super Boost on Kobe White, Tyler Hero. Both score 20-plus points. I feel confident on Tyler Hero getting his 20. Kobe White, his line has kind of fluctuated between like 21 all the way down to 19. It's kind of stayed there. I probably would roll with it. I probably will do it here, closer to tip off right here. Might as well lock it in now. So yeah, the DraftKings Super Boost, I'll run with that. It's not the craziest value overall. You get plus 150 for minus 105 odds, but both of these players I think do score their 20-plus points in this game. I have Kobe White projected 24 points in this matchup, and I have Tyler Hero projected 24 points as well. So nice little 4-point value on that there. Overall, this game is going to be very slow paced. I was kind of shocked that over is getting as much as the play. I know it opened at like 209 and it's dropped all the way down to 207, went down to 205 in the middle of the day. And it's kind of bumped back up as the day went on to back like 207. I do not believe if this game is going to be going over. I'd be impressed if this game hit over, and that would just probably be the Miami Heat scoring a bunch of threes on this Bulls team who just love giving up 3-pointers. Who is the GOAT? MJ or Roombas? We all know Roombas is the GOAT. Probably my nephew on that one. Overall, but this game's going to be fun. I'm so happy it's the early game. We couldn't do another game. That's at 9:30 for East Coast teams. It's just so glad the early game going to this. Get it going early. Take us out of our misery. Start the off season for the Bulls, or we can prepare for the 8th seed. I know Miami Heat they have their jet ready for the next day at 1:00 for Boston, and I just think that's hilarious that they're just that confident and set. Hey, Bulls can come out here and just surprise them. These two teams have split their season series 2-2, and you can't really go off of those games that much, I'd say. The first two games were back in early November where Bulls had Zach LaVine, Bulls had everyone healthy, Patrick Williams healthy, and the Heat had Jimmy Butler. I think Tyler Hero was out in that matchup, and Bam was balling out, but the Heat gained a bunch of players. I know they got Terry Rozier is out in this matchup, but they gained him as well. 2-2 last time they played. Last game, I think Miami did win it in a close one overall. So this one is going to be a very close game. I'm pumped. I know I'm going to read the top 5 bets here that I've seen from John Ewing that's getting the most bets of the day. DeMar DeRozan under is a very, very popular play, it looks like. It's the number one bet of the day for this game. Over under 26.5. I know it was opened at 28.5 and it's down all the way to 25.5. So if you believe in DeMar is going to drop 30 points, you're getting a value on that tonight. I think we all kind of know the Heat play great defense and take away that first primary option for any team. So DeMar is going to have a lot of time passing. So that was the main reason why I liked his over on assists today, because he's gonna be playing the most minutes, back-to-back 44-minute games for DeMar. Those legs gotta be tired for him, and he's just gonna get in the post and dish out to someone open from 3. Hopefully that's Kobe White and Io DeSumo tonight for our parlay. Overall, then the next play was Kobe White over 3s, 2.5. Super popular play, probably because He's gone 7 straight games hitting the over. He's gone games of 3+3s and then 4 straw. He's made 4 threes for 6 straight games. So he is balling against this Heat team. Hopefully it continues like last year in the play-in. Kobe White was dominating this Heat team, going anywhere he wanted, but unfortunately, what's his name? Billy Donovan pulled him for Patrick Beverly. So it is what it is. But I'm hoping later on, closer to tip-off, we can maybe come up with another play altogether in the comments. If not, I can let you guys know what I'm riding with here closer to tip-off. If you did the Chicago parlay, I know the Sox are about to throw first pitch here shortly. I did take their Nerfy today. That's no runs first inning, so that's coming up soon. But Chicago parlay of the Bulls and Cubs that I tweeted out earlier is still alive. The Cubs dominated today, so hopefully the Bulls can bring it in for us here. I'm not going to dabble back in on Bulls money line because that just seems ridiculous, where they're probably going to be going down a lot of probably 10 points pretty quick early on. They're that lackluster on defense. If you don't remember, I think their game, one of the last games of the year against the Heat, they were down 22-2 within the first 8 minutes of the game. We got steamrolled, but we ended up winning that game, but we got steamrolled in that first quarter. It was like a meme everywhere overall. Excuse me. Little fun bets. If you guys want a little fun early action here, because I'm going to take us to First Basket, is if you don't follow him on Twitter, First Basket Man on Twitter is one of my favorite follows on Twitter, FBM. I follow his Discord, and he said that he has Vucevic and Ayo Dosunmu field goal attempt on it. We should first field goal attempt. I think he has it on ESPN. That was his favorite play of the day. Team basket. I did take the Ayo Dosunmu and Vooch first team basket on ESPN. Got to trust FBM. When FBM says to take something, I'm normally riding with First Basket Man here. He did have, I think he has a play early on, but if I'll go check the Discord here later on and tweet it out if you guys really want to know who he has for the next late game. But Vucevic, Ayo Dosunmu, First Basket as well. I'm, like I said, riding with Ayo First Basket. Going to be a great game. Going to be a little talking about my NBA playoff picture here as well, since we got a lot of time to kill here. Out in the Western Conference, I think early on, I think the Kings win this other late game tonight in the playoff game. So I think the Kings will play the Thunder round 1. I think the Thunder will beat the Kings in that first round. Thunder are really, really good, and I think everyone probably would have taken the Warriors if they would have won that last game and play against the Thunder, but I think the Thunder would have beaten the Warriors regardless. Then it's going to be Mavs versus Clippers. I've gone on record with my friends saying I think the Cavs and the Mavs Clippers game, I think that winner is going to be going to the Western Conference Finals. They're going to be playing the Nuggets. I think the Nuggets beat the Lakers early round 1. And then that's going to be Thunder. It's going to be Suns, Wolves again. I think the Suns win that matchup as well. So, and then the Nuggets advancing. So I think it's going to be Nuggets, Mavs in the Western Conference Finals, and that would be a Luka Doncic, Nikola Jokic matchup, which I bet everyone will be super excited to watch that. Overall, remember that like the Kyrie Irving lefty up the sideline or up to middle court full floater. I think that'll be a really fun series. The NBA would love that, having their 2-star players in the West going at it. Going to the Eastern on winning the game against the Bulls, I think the Knicks have a easy path going to the Eastern Conference Finals. I think they handle Philly pretty early. If you rock with Sir Locks a lot on Twitter or X, if you call it, he's a Philadelphia fan, good friend on X as well. I like his plays as well, but he's a big Philly fan, so sorry, Sir Locks a lot on that one. I'm going the Knicks early on. I'm going to go Magic with the upset over the Cavs. There's a lot of bad vibes with this Cavs team. They remind me of the Bulls pretty much. Cavs, Bulls, same but different. Same, but different. Very different teams where they have a little more hope with young talent with Evan Mobley, but I think the Cavs are losing round 1 to the Magic, even though the Magic are not that fun overall to watch. Celtics are going to play whoever wins this matchup here. It's going to be the Bulls. We all know it's going to be the Bulls. We got the Michael Jordan background right here with the Derrick Rose and the Michael Jordan again on top. If you check under me right here, if I move my head, got a little Wheaties Michael Jordan box right over here, right there, with a little Kobe Bryant. You can see my little sports cards. But Eastern Conference, I have the Knicks versus Celtics. Pretty chalky out east, but that's how the Eastern Conference is versus the West. The West is going to be the Wild Wild West, where the East is going to be clean and cut. And then it's probably going to be, I think it's going to be Mavs versus Celtics. Let's be different than everyone. Everyone's picking the Nuggets again to run it back. So I'm going to go Mavs, Nuggets, Mavs, Celtics in my finals here. And I'm probably going to be going the Celtics here. They're due. Mavs versus Celtics. We're going to get the Kyrie. Sorry, my autocorrect just does Mavs to Cavs every single time on my phone, and it's just hilarious. Mavs versus Celtics in the finals this year. I got the Celtics in Celtics in six. Celtics in six in my finals. So that's my fun little preview on that overall. Watching the pregame show here on my left, I bet Michael Wilbon will be taking the Bulls in this game. Love me a little Michael Wilbon as well. Fun game coming up here. I'm excited. I hope you guys are too. Gonna be fun. You could follow me on Twitter at the Wiggler if you're catching me on just on YouTube. I'm gonna be live tweeting as this game go on. Might do a little fun video overall. What's your favorite Pokemon game? Favorite Pokemon game would have to be Pokemon Yellow. You get all three starters, man. And thanks to my brother, he showed me a glitch on how to get Mew on it early on. So gotta love him for the little plug on it. Definitely Pokemon Yellow is the best of all time. I appreciate the comments, man. Hope you guys are doing good over there. Hey, we got a beautiful day here in Chicago. Tired of the rainy vibes we've gotten these last few days. The sun's out. The gods are blessing the Bulls today as they intended. The Cubs won. Now it's time for the Bulls to hold up their end of the bargain on the Chicago parlay. Caleb Williams, future Bear. I know this is a Bulls Heat thing, but Caleb, I always shout out the future GOAT, Caleb Williams. Get your pink phone cases out here shortly. Yeah, going to be fun. Let's see. Check out the line. See if anything dominates the Bulls here. It seems like last year's playoffs, he had like so many dominating games. And he's gone off against the Bulls. I remember a game earlier this year against the Bulls. I think he can easily just dominate the Bull team here tonight. Checking out FanDuel's live odds. I like FanDuel overall. Let me know down in the comments which one you guys like the most. DraftKings, FanDuel, ESPN Bet. I think FanDuel is the one where they're more sharp than everyone else. They get to everything sooner. Change the lines way quicker. I think they fluctuate more than DraftKings and ESPN Bet. DraftKings lags a lot on prop betting, so if you see me taking DraftKings plays or ESPN Bet plays, that's probably why, because FanDuel's already moved the line up already a point or even a point down where DraftKings is later on it. So if I always want to just double-check lines, I'm always checking FanDuel first to see what they go. As of right now, over-under is at 207. It is creeping down as we've gone live. It has creeped down from 208.5 to 207. Bulls went from +1.5 to +2. Heat -2 is -112 odds. So late money is coming in on the Heat here. So if you want to bet the Bulls, I would suggest waiting at least like a few minutes in this game and then watch the Bulls give up a huge lead, and that's when you pounce because we're always come back from behind. DeMar DeRozan's line is staying around 25-plus points. Bam is staying around 20-plus points. We got DeMar DeRozan's over-under assists still hasn't changed. We got DeMar DeRozan's over-under assists still hasn't changed. Doesn't make me nervous at all. I feel very good about that. I kind of wanted to ladder him up to 8 assists in this game, but I wasn't super confident on that. But I think DeMar gets at least 6 assists. I haven't projected at 6.5. Like I said, the Heat do a great job on taking away your first option, and I think they do that here. Combos here. Bam Adebayo over under. We had 25.5 on DraftKings. It's -102 over under 26.5 on FanDuel. So that line is staying the same. And then our 3-point parlay, The only leg I'm kind of nervous about is Io on that parlay. He doesn't shoot many threes. He's more of a if he's open, he'll shoot them, but he's not like the crazy volume versus Tyler Hero is going to get. If there was a line on Tyler Hero's 3-point attempts in this game, I would take the over. He had 14 the other night, and he only made 4. I think he's going to get around 15 threes. I think Bam's going to have a great game here. The dribble handoffs, Vooch cannot guard other athletic centers like this, and I think Vooch is just going to be on an island here. I hope we play Andre Drummond a little bit more here, but he is coming in this game injured. Vooch is just going to get killed. He got killed by Clint Capella in that game last night, and Clint was just doing those little hooks in the paint and just getting them every single time, and Vooch was just like having none of it. Hopefully we get an aggressive Vooch in this game. I know he had a very popular over-under, and I get why people take Vooch's number. It's always normally a little lower than all the players, but I have watched this guy all year. He is Mr. Inconsistent. I wish he loved the paint as much as he loves the three-point line. He doesn't pass up any three. He's open. He will shoot it no matter what. But if he's in the paint and he has a wide open layup, Vooch will look to like fade away on that. It just makes me mad every single time on that. Overall, though, this game is going to be a lot of fun. Heat Bulls is a fun rivalry. Going back to Derrick Rose versus the Big Three, Joakim Noah, Jimmy Butler taking on the Big Three. I'll never forget where I was when Derrick Rose hit that buzzer beater against the Cavs in that playoff game. I know not Heat, but that Derrick Rose buzzer beater over the top. Got to love that MVP over here, right there. It's my MVP. What's your go-to healthy breakfast meal? I would say I'm a big yogurt and scrambled eggs, or yogurt, scrambled eggs, or just yogurt in the morning. Sucker for that blueberry raspberry combo from Cobian. Butchered that one completely, but hey, who cares? Bulls game though, I would suggest on Bulls, but I'm itching to do something here, but we're gonna wait. We're gonna be smart on it. Look for a value play here. Going to if you guys, I like using Prop Cash as one of my favorite apps to look at lines and previous plays. They give out projections as well. I like using their system to look at lines, see how it goes compared to other books. And I like their book so much. It's one of the ones I go back to. Andre Drummond, if he's if he's healthier than what we think, I think Andre Drummond could be a great play here with rebounds, assists. Because, like I said, I think Vooch is going to get eaten alive by Bam in this game, and I think Drummond's one of the few players that can keep up with Bam as being an athletic center. Get to see Kobe White shooting up shots here. He looks ready to go. It looks like a guy that's about to drop 40-plus points again. He shot 21 field goal attempts in last game. It didn't feel like he shot that many at all, but he was dominating. He was getting in the lane. Hopefully he dominates from the three-point line for us here today, guys. Three-point line, Kobe White threes, super popular play, but it's a good play for a reason. So did talk about NBA Finals plays here. Gotta keep looking at it. The series is tied 2-2. Haven't played since December. Gotta love the rematch. Heat without Jimmy Butler. That's a huge one. I'm glad for Bulls fan. I kind of wish Jimmy was playing in this game just because I'm a fan of his. I always like watching him go crazy and go off against former teams, and he will dominate this Bulls team, but he's not playing. Alex Caruso is going to do his best on limiting Tyler Hero, so hopefully Tyler Hero just shoots threes for us in this matchup. So I could see Cody Martin going crazy for the Heat as an alternative play. Duncan Robinson, he balls out against the Bulls. Bulls give up so many three-pointers. That's why I went with the 3-point same game parlay. This game is going to be, these guys are going to shoot a lot of threes. They're probably not going to make all of them, but they're going to all shoot threes, and we just need our guys to hit their buckets as well. I know I'm saying a lot, but hey, who cares? Got a good one. Let's see if the line has changed at all. Tip-off is coming here up shortly. Time is flying by. Yeah, this line's it's about to be minus 140 for the Heat here. Uh, so if you love the Bulls, right now is the time to take them because that line is staying there. Kobe White's line looks like it's dropped a few points as we've been going live. It was at 20.5. Now he's at 19.5. DeMar DeRozan's still hanging around 25.5. Tyler Hero, he stayed steady around 24 all day. Ayo Dosunmu, he's gone down. He was at 15.5. He's down at 14. Caleb Martin, Kobe Martin's on the Hornets. Caleb Martin, I like his overplays. So if we're going to do a fun little same game parlay here before tip off, I'm only going to throw a half unit on this play. I'm going to be doing Caleb Martin over 10.5 points. Going to be doing just off of players as I've been saying this. So Caleb Martin, we said we like DeMar over assists. Oh wow, his line just went down. Minus over 5.5 is at minus 106. So looks like people hammering that under assist as this game's going on. So let's do Bam assist overall, full units only, not half units. Always gamble responsibly, everybody. Play as well responsible as you can. Don't over budget or overplay things. It's about to having fun with it versus going crazy, unless it's a lock. If it's a lock, no, I'm just kidding. Always gamble responsibly. Don't go over your means. Always just limit it. I like to not look at it that often. I like to not be on the apps as maybe when I do the videos. Obviously, I'm on them all the time, but after I do the video, I kind of off the sports book and kind of not look at it. I'm mostly on Twitter, on X, just trying to look at other people's plays and see what other people are vibing with and what other people are thinking will happen in this. So we got Caleb Martin over points so far. I'm going to 3-pointers here. I'm going to be doing the Kobe White over 3+3s, or Kobe White 4 threes. Like I said, 6 straight games with 4 threes made against the Heat. So I think that would be a fun one to root on. Going to go back to points here. Yeah, the bar line keeps going down. It's going to be at 24.5 before we know it. Let me know in the comments who you got winning this game. Bulls Heat line has moved. We're at 2 plays here. Caleb Martin over 10.5 points. Kobe White 4+3s. Gonna go to rebounds. And then I'm gonna do Bam 10 rebounds as well. That's gonna be 3 plays here, so it's a little fun same game parlay. It's gonna be over Caleb Martin points 10.5, Kobe White 4+3s, and Bam Adebayo 10 rebounds. That's plus 500 odds. I'm going to be throwing my half unit on it. So that's another fun one we can all root on for this game. Fun matchup overall. Bulls Heat. The countdown says 15 minutes before tip-off, so I'll take us up to tip-off here. Like I said, first basket, if you are looking for a first basket, fun play early on. First basket man, reached out to him via his Discord, asked him what his favorite play was for this, and he said it was Vooch and Ayo. Vooch, Ayo, first team field goal. I did do Ayo first team field goal, and I did Ayo first team basket as well. Gonna ride with first basket man whenever he says a play. Season series on this Bulls Heat matchups 2-2. The Jimmy Butler being out is very disappointing to watch. I'm with Jimmy was playing in this game. Bulls are healthier on this team. We are still without a lot of players overall. We're without Patrick Williams, Zach LaVine in this game. Who else? Lonzo Ball. He's been out forever. We are down a few players, but I'm very excited for this game. Like I said, I'm more excited for our young players. I could care less about Vooch playing in this, Torrey Craig playing in this. Care less about them playing in this matchup. Ayo, Kobe White, bring us to the promised land here. You almost did it last year in this playing game, but you didn't. You got pulled right before tip-off. Sorry, I'm seeing what they're saying before the game. Perk is probably giving us a pretty hot take right now, like he normally does. But yeah, it's been fun. I hope to do more of these as the playoffs go on. A little pregame live and a little postgame talk about everything. Fun slate. We have let's do a preview for tomorrow's games. Is to wait here. We have 4 games tomorrow, right? We got 4 games tomorrow, starting early at noon. We got Magic versus Cavs early on. That over-under stayed solid. If I would do anything in that play, a little preview for that, I would do Darius Garland, probably points assists. Garland, I believe, has cooked the Magic this whole year. And Magic have a lot of points to the point guard position, and I do believe in this Donovan Mitchell little smoke fire about being unhappy in Cleveland. And I think he is the ultimate cancer on the team right now, where Garland, I'm going to ride with him more on that game. Then we get a fun one on ESPN early on at 2:30. We get Suns Wolves at 2:30. So very excited for that matchup. That series is probably going to be going 6-7 games overall. Looks like just like this Bulls game, it started up with Suns +2. It's now Suns +1.5. I think the Suns can take this first game. You never can doubt Kevin Durant, Devin Booker in this matchup. Then we got the Knicks 76ers matchup. Going to be a fun crowd game. Most of the crowd will be going crazy in these two games, and you got to love that a little extra factor. I think the Knicks steamroll the 76ers in this matchup. Embiid's not healthy in this matchup. He's not looking healthy. He could probably dominate inside since the Knicks are a little hurt in the center position, but Jalen Brunson's too good. He is too fast, too strong. I have him. They're going to the Eastern Conference Finals. Then we get the great game to cap the night. We get Lakers Nuggets to end the night. Over under kept over for the game by 4 points. That's a lot of points. Opened up at 220. At 224. Lakers opened up at +7.5 at +7 now. If anything, this is the game that he can shock the world on the Nuggets here. Where Nuggets have not played in a few games. I know they're going with a younger team overall. So if you are a Lakers stan and you want to take a Lakers play, I think you could take the Lakers +7 tomorrow if you're really wanting to do it. I think this is the first. This is the round. This is the time to play the Nuggets early on than later on. I liked how the Lakers didn't run from the smoke, and I like that about the Knicks. NBA gods always realize what you're doing. The Cavs, with them being disrespectful to the NBA gods, pulling their starters in that fourth quarter, the NBA gods realized that, man, they're gonna do something wrong with the Cavs here. Where the Lakers, I think they could bust them here with the early. I think that could be a fun one early on. I'm kind of shocked the Thunder got the first seed. That was a crazy 3-way tie. NBA gods are going to bless it. We're going to have Richard Jefferson on the call here. Not a lot of Heat fans early on in the crowd. This could have been recorded earlier, but Heat fans don't show up in the first few minutes anyway. They're normally later to the game. Tip-off should be coming up here shortly, unless they completely push it off. They're all still dribbling around, so maybe I'm off on my timings here. Going to be doing first basket play here. As I said, FBM, favorite follow on Twitter, first basket man. He told me Ayo Dosunmu, Nikola Vucevic, Bulls first team field goal on ESPN Bet. I'm riding with it. So you'll get to watch me up to tip off, up to first basket at least. So we'll get to see a fun sweat early on. 3 plays for this matchup, and then the same game parlay, but we just did it here shortly. We have DeMar over assists. Let's all pray to the basketball gods that they bless us on that one. Bam Adebayo points assists as well, over 25.5. Feel good on that one. He cooks the Bulls team overall, and they're without Jimmy Butler, and so Bam's going to be the point center in this game, and he's going to terrorize us the whole time. And then we have the same game parlay of Kobe threes, Tyler Hero over threes, and Ayo Dosunmu over threes. Fun little plays going on. And then we just did another one with Bam 10 rebounds, Caleb Martin over 10.5 points, and Kobe White 4+ threes. 2 of those legs are a little more fun. The Bam and Adebayo 10 rebounds is more of a throw it in there to get the juice up. But hey, gotta always have those plays. We got tip off here. Let's go Bulls. Let's go Bulls. I assume maybe again this game is probably going to be a grit and grind game. I'm very interested to see how this line has shifted, even from us looking at it last. Minus 138 now. Bulls at plus 116. That's entering the danger zone. It was like minus 102 at some point today, and we're just hanging around this line right here. I think the Heat can go up early on the Bulls here, and then hopefully this game becomes more of a close game matchup as it goes. As always, I always leave in the comments all the resources I use for it, because when I was watching someone else starting on, I was always curious on where they got their projections and defenses. So it's fantasypros.com. They do a great job on telling you what teams give up the most and least points to certain positions. Love the tool. I love using the NBA leaderboards tool as well. Look at that every day. It's where you can find the potential assist as well. Love Prop Cash. Prop Cash, one of my favorites. Been using them for a few years now, where they kind of tell you their projections, previous games. They give you everything in a nice little app where you can look at it every day. 3 fun player props coming up here. Bulls money line. Gonna be a great Bulls game. Should be a fun Bulls game. I'm gonna be screaming and yelling at my TV. So if something cool, excuse me, if something cool does happen in this game, I'll probably post a live reaction of me in this one. I'm very excited. This is gonna be a fun one. Last year's, like I said, I was way more nervous in last year's game than this year's game. I don't know why. Last year's, I felt like we had a shot to at least do something, where this year I've had no hope. Just like Sox fans this whole year, they've had no hope as a fandom. Wow, because what's going on in that game? I know that the game started at 5:40. Give a little Sox fans a little lowdown early on. Oh wow, the Nerfy did not hit. They gave up a home run early on to Bohem. Sox are just like that. I can't believe they might just win 20 games on the year. They're horrible overall. Bulls Heat coming up next on ESPN. Like I said, we're going to take this to the first basket. We're going to be taking Io and Vooch first team field goal. First team field goal, not first basket, first team field goal. We got plenty of time coming up here. I thought it was going to be at 06, but I guess not. Hopefully we get a good one tonight. Hopefully it's a fun one where the Bulls just win by 40 and it's a lot of fun for just Bulls fans. We deserve it. We have gone through the grit and grime of the whole season. Been here throughout the whole season. My first full year of doing daily plays for you guys. It's been a lot of fun. Fun hobby to have. It's just fun to go back and forth with you guys on Twitter. I enjoyed a lot. Unfortunately, I have yet to come up with a play for the Pelicans Kings game, because I'm kind of very invested in this Bulls Heat game, where if the Bulls lose this one, unfortunately, I still get mad when the Bulls lose. It's just one of those things, even though I'm coming in this game with no expectations on winning or losing, but it's just that team, everyone has those teams where you're fully invested, like that with the Bears as well. Bears lose, I'm not in the best mood. Not as these last recent years, but like when the Bears are good and lose, you just get mad. Bulls are not that great, so I'm not going to be that mad, but kind of wish we would win every game. Wish we would be an undefeated team overall. Hopefully Kobe White blesses us in this game like he did last one. Another 42-point game. In a game that doesn't really matter. It just sums up the Bulls season overall. Haven't seen much movement on the line yet. Game hasn't tipped off yet either. If you want to take first team to get 100 points, you could be waiting the whole game on that. I know that line was like plus 1,000 for the Bulls on the third quarter. Line has not moved. It's at minus 136 overall. I'm very curious to see how this goes into the game. They currently just got commercial breaks going on, so we're still going to do this until first basket overall. Going to be a fun one. DeMar DeRozan, see how our play is looking like before tip, because they have yet to adjust it to tip off yet. Are still 106 at over under assists. Looks like damn assists just keeps creeping up. So you got to love that for our combo play on points assists. And then how about the threes? Tyler Hero, his line has moved down like 0.6%. Or it was like at 146. It's at minus 140 now. The Io and Kobe White line has stayed solid. Yeah, it's still at 330 odds. So love that. if the play parlay stays around the same number, I'm very happy. If that odds would have jumped up to like plus 400, I would have been a little more nervous, but odds have kind of stayed the same the whole time. Maybe gone up or down like a few 10%. Gonna be a good one. Gonna be a fun one. I know the Cubs dominated today, so that was great to see. Gonna be a fun weekend. I know someone that has a birthday coming up on Sunday, so it's gonna be a fun one. Got a fun weekend ahead of us. Bulls matchup. Wonder who's gonna win the tip. Bam thinks he's going to win the tip against Vooch, but if we have first team field goal, we're kind of rooting for Vooch to win this tip off here. First basket plays, like I said, first basket man, favorite place to follow. Quick, fun bets on the NBA first basket man. If you want player prop plays, welcome to the page. Mostly do Chicago Bulls plays every single time they play, no matter what. How bad we are or how good we are, you'll always find me having a play with the Bulls, no matter what here. Plays up until the NBA Finals as well. Even though right now the lines are super sharp on every single book, so it's pretty much if you get there early on some plays, it's great. I kind of noticed on that first set of playing games that if you want, unders were going crazy, but a lot of the lines just moved down right before tip off. I know I was a big fan of Domantas Sabonis under points, rebounds, assists in that first game. And his line went all the way up to 43, and I was nervous, and he still hit the under. So it's always interesting to see how these lines always fluctuate as we get closer to tip. We're here. Wow, Kobe White made the graphic, ladies and gentlemen. I'm pumped about that. He deserves the shine. He is Chicago's only fun basketball player right now. Line has not moved. Minus 136, 207 over under. So this is going to be a fun 90s game basketball. It's going to be final score 102. Final score, Heat 103, Bulls 107. That's my final score projection. So what I say, Heat 103, Bulls 107. So that's my final. So the over smack. Congratulations, over bettors. Bulls moneyline bettors, congratulations. We won. Bulls rocking the black jerseys. Got to love that. That's a nice vibe going into this game. Wish I knew that beforehand. Kind of crazy how the Heat never really announced their starting lineup until right now. They normally have to announce it like a half hour before tip, and I have yet to get a notification on their starting lineup. Vooch, you just look disgusting in that picture, man. It's going to be a fun game. There's the starting lineup. Hero, Martin, Yami Yaquez, Nikola Jokic, and Bam. Like I said, Caleb Martin's going to ball. Caleb Martin's going to ball on this Bulls team. I think everyone probably pivoted to Yami Yaquez on this, but I think it's going to be Caleb Martin balling on this Bulls team. And then Bam Adebayo points, assists, DeMar assists, and three-pointers, guys. Three-pointers. Taking it up to first basket. All the way up to first basket here. Ayo Dosunmu, first-team field goal, and Bam Adebayo, first-team. Vucevic, first-team field goal. Both of those guys rocking with it. Shout out first basket man for the great plays. And shout out you guys. Thank you for the support. I've had one or two people during this whole thing. I really appreciate you guys watching. Hopefully we can continue to have fun with this as the playoffs go on. Big tip-off here. Huge tip-off. So if you're curious why I'm looking left, screen is over here. Love you too, man. Really appreciate you watching. Yami Yaquez, is he gonna ball out against us here? Ayo, come on, man. Get this first team field goal for us. Let's get it going. Last game of the season or the first game of the rest of our lives right here. The hype is real. Bulls, Bears beats Battlestar Galactica. Tyler Hero's currently checking out the basketball. They're getting ready. Ref is asking everyone if they're good. We got a fun one here. We got a fun one overall. The tip, Bam wins it. Kobe White gets the ball. Love that. Let's go, Ayo Vooch, first team field goal. Bam is guarding DeMar like we thought. That's gonna be all game. Kobe White should be cooking up Caleb Martin here. Oh, Vooch has a mismatch. Vooch wide open. Let's go. First team field goal. Vooch, first team field goal. Thank you, first basket man. Let's go. That's how you start the game overall. I hope you guys had a good time watching this. If you saw, We did have a little fun play there. How can Roombas help the game of basketball? Roombas always help the game of basketball. They clean up the glass. I don't even know who scored the last basket for the Heat. But thank you guys. I appreciate the support. I'm going to go watch this game. Hopefully the Bulls come out with a dub here. Caruso comes out sniping here. Hope you guys have a great day. Keep on smiling, and I will see you in the next one.